Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Now today we're joined by Peter, our special guest. Now he is busy, as I get it, riding around the world. Now we've heard about that before, but he's doing it on a Suzuki DS250. The bike that a lot of people sort of thought was a kind of a commuter, maybe a little bit of off-road. That's the South African standards. Apparently they're completely wrong. Peter, first of all, tell us your story. How is it that you end up, doing the whole Globe-trotting thing?
Okay, Donovan, just 11 and a half years ago, after a bit of a process, I sold everything that I had.
Okay.
And January 2014, I flew to the UK, and in April that year, I climbed on a bicycle, and I actually cycled around the world.
Cycle on a
Yes,
bicycle?
on a bicycle.
But using your legs as a motor?
Yes. I actually called
Okay,
it.
wow.
I actually called it my Africa twin.
Yeah.
Because I'm African, I have two twin pistons, and it took me 9 years to actually get around the world.
I mean, around everywhere.
I went to Europe, Asia, Australia, South America, North America, and then I finished coming down Africa.
Jesus. Okay, so hang on, you did all on a bicycle.
On
It
a
took
bicycle.
9 years, and then you thought, well, let's do it, but a little bit quicker.
I enjoyed the travel so much. Now, at that stage, I was about 68.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to continue. And I thought, no, I'm getting a bit old to continue cycling over all these mountains, the Alps and the Himalayas and the different mountains in the Americas. And I decided to do something different and do it on a motorbike. I only started riding a motorbike about just over 2 years ago.
Oh, wow, okay.
So I bought a little 150 with the idea of learning how to, handle the bike. And after a trip, 5 months trip around Southern Africa, which took me into Botswana, Namibia and back into South Africa, I decided I wasn't ready for a bigger bike. So I looked at the smaller bikes, like the Honda CRF 300.
Yeah.
And I was shown the DS250, and basically it came down to value for money. Yeah.
Now, behind us, we've got a DS250. This is not actually Peter's bike. We're currently in Primrose Motorcycles. You might know it's one of the oldest motorcycle dealerships in the country. This is their bike. Your bike is actually in Cameroon.
My bike's, yeah.
Which begs the next question. Where exactly have you traveled on it so far?
Okay, on the 250, I've been around South Africa.
Yeah.
I've been into Eswatini, Mozambique, right around South Africa, into Lesotho, and this trip I've been into Zimbabwe, Botswana, Namibia, Angola, Republic of Congo, and then Cameroon, where I left my bike to come back.
Okay, so what, you come back, sort some things out, then heading back, and where to from there?
Yeah, the primary reason to come back is to actually get some visas.
Yeah.
Specifically the Schengen visa, because you can only apply for it from your country of residence. And from there, I'm going into Nigeria. From Nigeria, I'm going into Benin, Togo, Ghana, Ivory Coast, and then up the west coast into Morocco.
Yeah.
And from Morocco, I plan to go into Europe, spend quite a bit of time in Europe, and then cut across into Asia and spend time in Asia, and then somehow get my bike over to North America, and then spend time in North America and South America.
So basically everywhere.
Yeah, look, this trip I'm going to avoid Australia. It's just because of the logistics of getting the bike.
It's a bit difficult to ride to Australia.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Okay, so far, I mean, part of your travels up through Africa so far, what's been the most sort of spectacular? I know people who have traveled in Congo, and they say really there are bits when you're like put into Google, I want to get to there, and it'll go, there's no way of getting there, if you know what I mean. It's just the road. I believe the road network in Congo isn't the greatest.
Okay. It's interesting that because I didn't go to the DRC Congo.
Okay.
I went to Republic of Congo.
All right.
They have
I've been caught out.
They have a pretty decent main road.
Yeah.
You know, from the Angolan border right up to the Cameroon border. There's a reasonably good tar road.
Yeah.
In the cities, the roads are pretty shocking.
They just don't exist. Yeah.
They basically don't exist. If you get off that main road, the roads basically don't exist.
What I do need to ask, with your extensive travel experience, to people out there who, you know, there's a lot of adventurers and all that, maybe not to the extent that you've had it. What sort of advice? I mean, somebody wants to climb on their adventure bike, go for an epic journey somewhere. What sort of advice would you give these people? What would you say to them as the important things?
The primary advice I'd give to them is don't overthink it, because the more you think about it, the more excuses you're going to find.
I'm famously not good at thinking, so.
No, but the more you think about it, the more excuses you're going to come across to not do it.
Okay.
So just go and do it.
Yeah.
You know, you are going to come across issues on the way, but you can resolve those most of the time.
Well, there's that saying. A friend of mine has a saying. He said, a journey becomes an adventure the moment something goes wrong.
Yes.
And it is. That's where the stories come from. There's stuff going wrong.
Absolutely.
Okay. But I mean, essential stuff. I mean, what sort of tools would you carry? Should you carry a ton of puncture repairs? Should you carry half a motorbike's worth of spares? Is it worth doing all of that, or preferably go lighter? What would be your advice?
Okay, I can only say what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Okay. I carry minimal amount of spares, stuff like fuel filters, air filters, oil filters, spark plugs. I did carry a spare chain and sprocket set. Besides that, I haven't got anything. I have got a puncture repair kit. I've got, the SX250 comes with tubeless tires.
Yeah, thankfully.
So I've got one of those string things. I do have slime in the tires, but that's basically all I carry.
And you've never really encountered any really major problems, you know, something
so
majorly.
So far I haven't, fortunately. But you know, in places like the countries I've been through, Angola, Republic of Congo, Cameroon, there are so many motorbikes there.
Yeah.
The biggest problem will probably be getting the right spares. It's probably not going to be too much of an issue finding somebody.
I mean, somebody to replace a chain, somebody to fix a tire, that sort of stuff is fairly. But if you need a part for the DS250,
okay,
well, phone Carl here in South Africa.
Well, correct.
Yeah.
This is it, because Suzuki's not represented in the three countries: Angola, Republic of Congo, Cameroon.
Yeah.
You just don't see a Suzuki there, or a Suzuki motorbike.
So, okay, if people want to keep up to date with your travels and see how they would follow you and things like that, are you running social medias at the moment? Or?
I'm not very good at that, but I do have a Facebook page called Moto Gazzie.
Yeah.
And I do try and keep up to date with what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I've got, you know, action cameras and that, but I just find it is such hard work to sit down and put the videos together.
So there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. It's Moto Gazzie.
Yes.
Is that correct? So please follow Peter, Moto Gazzie. When he gets the chance to update stuff on his Facebook page, please go and have a look. Peter, really, we wish you the best of luck for the rest of it. Congratulations on everything you've done so far, especially the bicycle thing. Sorry, that kind of blows my mind a little bit. But congratulations on all that. And seriously, best of luck. And we look forward to speaking to you again when you're further through your journey.
Donovan, thank you very much. And it's been a pleasure talking to you.